why are things not still decorated like this? Why do I not get to wear big, huge, beautiful, poofy dresses with my boobs pushed up to my throat on a daily basis? Now, this was 1912, so I'm gonna let this slide. I'm gonna let the sexism of this ship slide. But like, could I get a smoking and drinking room? Like, I wanna go gamble with the bitches. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of the demo Titanic Honor and Glory. So I have been posting a ton of videos over on my TikTok with one of my biggest interests, which is the Titanic, but they've been working on a Titanic game where you can actually explore the entire ship, and everything that they're working on is going to be historically accurate. It's going to be like experiencing the ship in the exact way that the people that were on the ship experienced it. It's never been done before like this, and I'm so excited for this full game to come out. So I heard about this a while ago, but I only just recently played the demo, and this is my 4th time going through it. I think that they did such an amazing job, and so I'm gonna do my best in this video to show you guys all of the details. And just keep in mind as you're looking through this that they are still currently working on this, and they have stated that the details that are in the demo, some of them may change because they want it to be 100% accurate, so when the full game is out, you have a full Titanic experience, and you will get to see the ship in the way that the people that were on it got to see it in 1912, and I think it's amazing. Also, this is going to be available on VR. Right now it's only on PC, but I did hear that when they have the full game out that they're going to be getting it on Xbox and maybe PlayStation, I'm not sure, but they're going to put it on console. So if you're a console player, you will get to play it over there eventually. But I'm going to let you guys watch me play it right now. I'm going to stop rambling and just get ready, because this is such an incredible experience and I think you guys are going to be blown away. Okay guys, I wanted to show you the outside of the ship before we get into the full game. I just thought this was amazing, and I want you guys to be able to experience the outside of it before I show you guys the inside of it. And I feel like when you're at this level in this game, it really puts into perspective how massive Titanic was. Like, you always hear people talk about how big she was, but actually seeing it, like, look, it feels huge. It gives me vertigo even in this game. I'm gonna walk over here so we can get a better look at it. I did already film myself showing you guys the inside, and then I realized I didn't show you guys the outside, so I'm going to put this at the beginning so you guys can see it, because I feel like you need to. Like, wow. I can't wait until you can walk on the deck and have that full experience, because that's not a part of the demo yet, but I have chills. This is amazing. Like, kudos to the creators and everyone that's putting this together and working on this game. I'm so impressed. Like, I feel like this is just like an experience that I'm mind blown that I get to have. But yeah, it really shows you the size of the ship for sure. Like, we're not even that close to, like, we're pretty close to it, but not even that close to it, and it feels that big. All right, get ready for this, guys. Y'all are gonna be shook. You're gonna be shook at what it looks like on the inside. So let's get into it. So guys, we're about to play Titanic Honor and Glory. Now, as I told you guys in the intro, this is a demo to a game that they're currently working on where they are making the entire Titanic ship, and this is going to be a fully playable experience where you can experience the sinking of the Titanic, you can explore the entire ship, see all the details, go in the cabins, all that good stuff, and there's also going to be playable characters and all that. So if you guys are interested in checking out this demo, I'm gonna have it linked at the top of my description where you can go to download this. It's completely free and it's amazing. Now, I've already gone through this. This is not like my first time doing this, but I've been posting videos of, you know, little clips of this game on TikTok, and you guys have really been liking that over there. So I thought I would show you guys, you know, the ship in the demo 3 to be exact. So one of the things that's very interesting about this game, and that I personally loved, because I feel like if you don't have, like, you know, a ton of knowledge about the Titanic, walking through this game kind of gives you the history behind a lot of things, and I actually learned some things that I didn't know just by looking at these little info boxes, which I think is like really, really neat. So yes, I will have all this linked down below so you guys can go get the demo for yourself. And there might be a little bit of a lag at some points because my computer's being strange. But yes, here's one of the little info boxes. It says, through these doors, passengers from the tenders at Cherbourg, probably said that wrong, and Queenstown would board the Titanic. Others would disembark at these locations. The first-class Cherbourg tender Nomadic is the last remaining ship built for the White Star Line and is currently preserved in Belfast, Northern Ireland. So typically this has a voice of someone kind of like talking over everything and music, but I did turn that off because I wasn't sure if it was going to be copywritten and I didn't want the dude to be like talking over me. But this is the first class elevators, and so this is really cool because if you don't know this as you're going through the ship, you will have these info boxes. You can obviously toggle them on and off, but I'm going to leave them on so you guys can see it. And there's just little details like this, like all throughout, that I just think are amazing. And we are on D deck. We got the D. Okay, I'm not going to do jokes like that, I promise. There's not really anything too exciting over here. There is this little info box right here. It says, through these doors, first-class passengers boarded the Titanic at Southampton. These doors were opened by Second Officer Lightoller during the sinking with the intention of loading lifeboats through them. However, no lifeboats rode to them, and they only hastened the flooding. So when people were in the lifeboats, some people wanted to bring them back. Some people did not want to bring them back because they thought that the lifeboats would get swamped. It's really, really sad to imagine because a lot more people's lives would be saved because there was a lot of room on those lifeboats. This is D-Deck reception room. In this room, first-class passengers would meet before entering the dining saloon for dinner. After dinner, tea and light fare would be served as the orchestra played tunes of the day. So this is a really, really cool little room. And also, since they are still working on this game, you are not actually going to be seeing all of the accurate historic details in this demo version. Like, some things will remain the same, some things are going to be changed because they are trying to make it 100% historically accurate, which I think is great because nobody has experienced the ship like this before. And also something really cool, this is available on VR, which I don't have a VR for my PC, but I want to get one just for this full game, and I'm going to. Just for this game, because I want to see it like that. I think that would be amazing, and I'll probably cry. I'm not going to lie, because when I play this game for the first time, I should have been recording myself because I literally got chills all over my entire body. You know, I can't say that enough. So you can't actually see inside, or you can see inside this room, but you can't actually go inside this section yet. But way back there, I can take you guys and show you, you know, some of the up close details. But this is a first class dining saloon. It says meal service in the first class dining saloon was included in the price of a first class ticket. Sunday mornings, the room would be used for religious services. The saloon was being set for breakfast during the iceberg collision. So that's crazy. I can't imagine. Like, imagine you're just like casually like setting up, you know, the tables for the meal the next day, and then all of a sudden you hit an iceberg. So I think this is really cool that there's these details like this and then info boxes that will tell you all about it. I just think that's really neat. So this is another half of the waiting room. Now I'm going to take you guys into the first class dining saloon that you can see. Now I did show you guys this room on my TikTok, and here's what the tables looked like. And there's actually some recovered lunch menus from the last meal that was served on the Titanic. Well, lunch would not be the last meal, but you understand what I mean. Just look how amazing this is. I spent the longest time walking through this the first time. I'm going to try not to go through it that intensely this time because, you know, we'll be here all day. Now, here's something I didn't know. Were there fans like that on the Titanic? If so, I did not know that. But look at these details. Now, I'm curious if this floor is the way that the floor looked in here or if that's going to be changed because I don't know. I just didn't imagine that the floor looked like that on the Titanic. Definitely not my favorite floor. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I was, you know, designing the Titanic, I probably wouldn't have picked that floor. But, oh yeah, you can't walk over there. Do you guys see a little piano? So this would have been like the room in the movie Titanic where they were like singing. Do you remember that? On the sea. I don't know the whole song, but yeah, we really just sang that. So I wonder if like these would have been the doors that like Jack Dawson was like walking to, trying to get in to see her. I don't know. It doesn't look exactly accurate. I cannot wait to go through this whole game though. This is a detail that I just think is absolutely beautiful. So let's go down the stairs to E deck. Grand Staircase E deck. This way to the first class cabins on E deck and Scotland Road. Further down are bath facilities. So I can't exactly, like the layout of this is crazy. Like I feel like I learned so much about the way that Titanic and all the cabins and the rooms and everything was laid out by this demo. And so I can't wait to see the full game. I feel like I'm just going to know so much that I didn't. First and second class cabins. So I think that this is a section where you can't really go through a lot, and I'm curious if every single cabin you're going to be able to explore, because I know that in some of their videos that I watched on their YouTube channel, you could actually go into way more of the rooms. Also, another detail that I love is on a lot of the doors, it will tell you the name of the person that actually stayed in them on the Titanic, and some of them give you information about them, and I actually learned some stuff about some of the passengers by these little information boxes. Oh, this one over here is Molly Brown's room. Look at that. The unsinkable Molly Brown. I want to go in that room really bad. I want to see her. Kathy Bates played her in the movie. Kathy Bates is badass. So here are the first class elevators. Not really anything that you can see over there. Like I said, this isn't finished, so there are a lot of parts that you cannot explore yet, but just seeing the detail of this, does it not like really set you up for what to expect? Check this out. How about them apples? What does that even mean? Okay. So this way to Scotland Road, crew dormitories, and the third class dining saloon. That's out that door. But first I'm going to show you guys what's down here, because well, this is pretty cool. I actually found this the second time going through. I don't know how I missed it the first time. So F deck is the lowest deck of the grand staircase. There are no first class cabins on this deck, and apart from the floor of the squash court, no first class facilities below this deck. This way to plunge bath swimming pool. A watertight door is beyond this door. A watertight door is beyond this door. Okay. Okay. What's over here again? There's a little baby door. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, when you're going through these parts, it's very claustrophobic. Whew, it gives me like goosebumps. I don't know why I feel like when I'm gonna go around the corner that there's gonna be something there. It happens to me every time I go through this. I just feel like someone's gonna pop up. So this is the Turkish bath. It says hours are as follows, blah, 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 blah. This is what I thought was interesting. The swimming bath will be open for gentlemen from 6 to 9 and for ladies from 10 to 11. So this is the Turkish bath. Look at this. What? I guess maybe this is where people would like maybe put like their wallets and things so it didn't get wet. Here's weighing machines. To see if they sweat off any of their weight. This richly appointed room is where passengers would go to cool off after a rigorous bathing process. Locker. Please contribute to us at TitanicHG.com. Please do that, by the way. Here's the changing stalls. Very amazing details. You know, I kind of have like this Valley Girl accent, but I would love to be like a voice actress for some of the characters in this game. I'm sure they do not need me for that, but if I could help in any way, shape, or form with them on this. Oh, I got chills just thinking about it. Oh my god. Ooh, look at the ceiling. Are you joking? Details. They did amazing. They really did. Like, kudos to everybody that worked on this. So there's where the little bath is. That looks very similar to the one on Britannic, but I do believe that they made the Britannic one way more fancy than this one, which if you don't know, Britannic HMHS Britannic is Titanic's younger sister ship. And, you know, they had a lot of similarities because they were all from White Star Line. So obviously they made them all kind of, you know, very similar. So I have gotten lost going through this several times. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna go to a creepy part. I don't know why this part freaks me out. I think it's the loud noises, but let's do it. I'll let you know when we're at the creepy part, by the way. So this is what they called Scotland Road, named after a street in Liverpool where many crew of the early White Star Line ships lived. Scotland Road is the main access passage for crew and third-class passengers. It ran the length of the ship along the port side, although what is featured here is only one section near the middle of the ship. So you can only see one part, but you will be able to see all of this. This is where the crew would, you know, use the restroom, relieve themselves, as they say. Boiler room 4. Wait, is this the way I want to go to get to the creepy part? Yes, I think this way is. What does this say? I can't remember. Crew dormitory, ironically referred to as glory holes by crewmen of the time due to their often terrible conditions on other ships. These rooms full of bunks were where most of the crew called home for the duration of the voyage. Look at this. Look at that. That's where the crew would sleep. Now, after you see like the boiler room, you'd be like, can y'all give them a much more comfortable bed considering they had to be down in this area? Okay. Guys, we're going in here. I don't know why it creeps me out in here so bad, but it does. It just feels like I would have hated to be down here when it hit an iceberg. I can't remember how to get down. Oh, it's this way. No, it's not. How do we descend? So this is the boiler room. We can actually go all the way down there. Give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it just feels so like isolating, and then when like the full game comes out, there will be like characters and stuff, so it won't feel as like, I don't know. Like, imagine this in VR. Like, imagine being down here in VR. Because that's what you're going to get to do. Like, what? So, basically, if any of you guys that were telling me that y'all have coal from the Titanic, here's where y'all's coal came from. It came from down here in this spooky-ass room. We are going to be leaving it, though. I need a drink of Coke. I need to hydrate after this. Alright. Okay, let's, wait, how do I get out of here? So, there's not really, anything to see over there, so I'm not even gonna waste time taking you guys to it. But let's just go ahead and go, I'm gonna show you guys the third class dining. Now, you can't see second class dining yet. When I did a TikTok, you guys were actually asking me, like why I didn't show second class. It's because you can't see a lot of the ship yet. Like this is only like, I believe they said like 6% of it. So there is still a lot that needs to be completed at this point. Well, I watched a video from, I think it was April 2020, and they said that it was about 80% done at that point, but you can't play 80% yet. But I do appreciate that they put this little demo out. So here is one way that you can get to third class dining, but I'm going to show you how it's on the other side too. So there's two ways you can get down here. So let's go. Third class dining saloon. This room is where third class passengers, primarily single men or men traveling in groups, would dine. As a safety precaution, single men were segregated from families, women, and children, and were quarantined in the forward section of the ship. And I do not think we can see that part yet. So this is basically where the men would eat. It's kind of making me realize I should have gave that little detail in my TikTok, how basically this was just like only men that would eat in here. And I mean, actually, like, it really isn't bad, you know? It's just the decor, you know? I don't know if this is going to be like what it looks like in the final game, if there's any details or, you know, anything like that they're adding in, because they are working with historians, so they're going to make this as accurate as possible. well, they have been saying it's going to be 100% accurate. So, but yeah, there's just certain things that you can't see yet, but still, I feel like I would have been more comfortable here than in first class dining. But it's so crazy because, like, in today's time, like, I've dined in places that look like both of those. Like, I've been in, like, restaurants, really nice restaurants that look like third class dining. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me want to have, like, a tall beer and, like, so now we're going to go back in and I'm going to show you guys some more exciting things. I just hate how, like, you know, third class was treated. And, you know, I don't know if they really were locked down in the bottom, but there are some survivors that say they locked the third class passengers down in the bottom. Okay. I'm going up. So now we are on C deck. Now this is where you would purchase tickets for the Turkish bath. You could also purchase telegrams, store valuables, shipboard activities, request assistance. So maybe like you could, you know, get into the swimming pool this way. I really don't know. And guys, I'm going to show you something that scared the shit out of me when I played this the first time. But I don't want you guys to be spooked. I don't want to jump scare you, but just look in this window. Yeah, so I did play Titanic Adventure Out of Time when I was a kid, and I didn't realize that that was like a little Easter egg from that game. Now I don't know why I didn't realize it, because it looks exactly like the characters in the game. I don't know what character that was specifically, but it definitely spooked me. I don't know if their intention was to give everybody a jump scare. But yeah, when you're going through this game, you just feel like you're in this huge place, completely isolated and alone, and then you have that pop up. That'll give you a little heart attack. All right, so here is a little C deck map. I think this is pretty neat. Some of this you obviously cannot get to, and here's more of the little info boxes telling you guys who stayed in what room. I love that they did that. Like, I really doubt anybody that's working on this game is going to give two shits about my walkthrough. But if they do just so happen to see this, you guys are amazing. Like, genuinely amazing. Everybody on this team putting this together. I don't know everybody's first name, but you're all incredible to do this. Like, honestly. Not going to go through every little corner, but... And here's something I don't know. As huge of a fan of the Titanic as I am, I still don't know a lot about it. I still feel like there's so much more to learn. But one thing I didn't know was that there's like sections that say gentlemen and sections that say ladies. So I don't know. Does that mean that only men could go in this section, but then there's like female names on the door? I don't know. So this is the first class barber shop. You can only see in here at the moment. I do think... Wish you could go in. I do think that they've added more things, because I feel like on the live stream, I feel like I saw like more detail in here. But you will be able to actually like walk in there when the game's completed. You just can't in the demo. Known dog breeders. Okay, so here's one of the rooms that you can go in. Now I saw in their live stream that they did that this is way different now. It doesn't actually look like this, so I guess they realized that this wasn't exactly historically accurate. I don't know. But they did change this a lot, but this is kind of like an example of what one of the rooms like would have looked like. They had really nice sinks. This is where they would have hung their clothes. There would have been white starline hangers in there. Really, really cool. Very small room, but what I saw in what it's going to look like, or what it's going to look closer like in the final game, was incredible. I can't wait to see it. Oh, I'm so excited. So what's this? This is to second class promenade. I wish we could see second class here. I wish we could see. Dude, imagine being on your honeymoon and your ship hits an iceberg. You know? Oh, dude, I found this when I was walking through this, and If anybody doesn't realize why this is crazy to me, this is literally mine and my fiance's initials on the door. So this would have been our room. I'm going to try and remember this whenever the full game's out so I can come find this room and see what they did with it. I don't know what that is either, by the way. I think it's supposed to be Kyle and Matt's initials, and they're the ones that are working on the game. But still, it's also Mark and Kyla's initials. Didn't know if y'all knew that. It's a sign. It's a sign that they should hire me as a voice actress. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think my voice fits anybody that would have been on the Titanic. I can do accents. Not very good, but I could try. All right, now we're going to move up to B deck. This is B deck boarding entrance. What can we see in here? Here's the other side. This is B deck boarding entrance. From here, many first class passengers board the ship at Southampton. I have a cat hair on my face. My cats follow me everywhere I go. What's in there? I know I'm bending down like that's going to actually help me see in there at all. Like, oh, but you can see inside of these first class elevators. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is the final look, but look at the details. And I'm in here with these plain, like, what's it called? Eggshell white painted walls. And then there was shit like this. I am just not at the level of bougie that I would like to be in my life. And walking through this is teaching me that. So we're going to the other side now. Feel like we can see Thomas Andrews' room, but I can't remember where it is. And I feel like whenever I go through this full game, like when it comes out, I'm probably going to get lost a lot. But because it's historically accurate, you do have like the little maps on the walls that kind of tell you where everything is. So that should help us out. I did listen to one of the creators talking about how who your character is in the game and what your goal is, but I can't remember the details to that exactly. I just listened to it earlier today too. This is the restaurant reception room though. It's known as Palm Room by passengers. They enjoyed after dinner music from the ship's trio and had coffee and refreshments. So you could just kind of like chill here. So that's B deck cabins. I love this little naked angel baby. I just think that it's incredible. But look at this. Are we even being for real? Is this even real? Like, look at the detail. I'm shook. I know I've gone through this demo like probably like 4 times at this point. But every time like I see little pieces of it, I just am still mind blown. Because I've never been able to like examine it like this. You know what I mean? Like, I did get to see a replica of the Grand Staircase in Branson, Missouri at the Titanic Museum there, which was absolutely amazing and incredible. But obviously can't live there, but I could literally live in this game and I could live on this. I might do it. I'm thinking about it. So this, I actually cannot say this. So I'm not going to try and say this. But this is the name of this place. Every time I pronounce things wrong, people are just so mean to me, so I'm going to just not say it. But this cafe is designed to resemble a patio cafe in France. Completed with artificial vines and the windows open to sea air, passengers could relax and order tea and pastries served by authentic French waiters who were indeed actually Italian. Interesting. You can hear the breeze. I love they added that. Like, this is what you would, like, okay, let's just pretend we're sitting here. I don't know why we're so tall. We're having coffee. The wind and the breeze. Oh my God. Is nobody else just, like, mind blown by this? And, like, these little details like this, like, I don't know what that is, but I want it in my house. You know? Like this. Shut the front door. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like the ceiling. And I believe the photo that everyone thinks is like this, because there is a picture of a room that looks very similar to this that people always say is from the Titanic, but I believe it's like the Olympic, and people always like present it as if it's the Titanic, but it's not. So it's nice to see them like working so hard to get this like accurate so we can see what it actually would have looked like. Wow. I love this room. I genuinely love this room. I just think it's so beautiful. So let's check out this lunch menu. Tell me that stuff don't sound good. I just recently went vegan, so I can't eat a lot of it now, but I can have potatoes. But this is an a la carte restaurant. So basically in the dining saloon, all of their meals were like paid for, like with your ticket price. But in here, people could actually come and purchase from an a la carte menu, which is basically where you can order whatever you want, like a normal restaurant, and well, whatever they have on the menu. And, you know, they could have that for an added fee. But this room is stunning. And I did see them say in their live stream from 2019 that there were still some details of this that were going to change. So I know that this is definitely not going to be complete, but unless they updated it, I really don't know. Don't listen to me. But look at these tables. I love this room. Why are things not still decorated like this? Why do I not get to wear big, huge, beautiful, poofy dresses with my boobs pushed up to my throat on a daily basis? That's what I want to do. One thing I really want is all of Rose's dresses from the Titanic movie. Obviously not the real ones. There's no way in hell that I would ever have that. But I would love to have, like, replicas of them. I think it would be amazing. I'd cry. I would straight up cry. This room's beautiful. I love it in here. But anyways, we spent enough time here. Let's go. All right, let's go see what else. Oh, and this is where they would hang coats and hats. And obviously this definitely symbolizes we're still working on this. I love when you see like little paint buckets and then there's, you know, stuff that's cluttered like this to kind of like let you know like we're still working on it. Well, actually, no, I think this would have been where the bands sat, but I'm betting money that this is going to be different in the final game, you know, because the way these chairs are all bunched together looks a little bit awkward, but maybe that's how it was. I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, now we are on A deck. This is Francis Brown's room. He, fortunately for him, got off. Ooh, seen this before? So here's another one of the rooms. This one's got like a little bunk bed situation going on. They hid some alcohol in there, which I would really love right now. But unfortunately for me, I live in Arkansas and you cannot sell alcohol on Sundays. So I'm not going to get to have that today. But yeah. Ooh, a little camera, an old camera. This is really, really cool. I love that though. Like, I kind of want that. A lot of this decor that they have is like my jam. Like, I want it for myself. I wish you could go on the boat deck, but you cannot. Well, this isn't the boat deck. This is A deck. But I wish you could go out there. But I cannot wait until you can. Now, they do have another game called Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean, where you can actually go through, not the entire ship because they were working on this at the same time, but you can go through part of it. I do have that game and I'm going to do a walkthrough of that. You can actually experience the sinking of Britannic, because if you guys were not aware, Titanic's sister ship also sunk. And then her other sister ship, RMS Olympic, experienced an accident. Or fortunately for her, she did not sink, but she did experience an accident. And I just think it's so strange that all three of them experienced accidents. It's so bizarre to me. So this is a first-class smoke room, a retreat for men to smoke, drink, gamble, and talk business, amid an atmosphere of smoke and mahogany inlaid with mother of pearl. Now, this is 1912, so I'm going to let this slide. I'm gonna let the sexism of this ship slide. But like, could I get a smoking and drinking room? Like, I want to go gamble with the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all men can hang in here, and me and all the ladies are gonna go hang out in a different room. However, like, were women even allowed in here? I bet you anything they weren't. I bet you they did not allow women in here. Well, you know what? When this game is completed, I'm going to go in there. Yeah, I am. And I'm going to have a drink on my desk. And I'm going to have a drink while I go in there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to smoke because I don't smoke cigarettes. But I will tell you what. This looks beautiful. And now I did see in their live stream that they did. I keep talking about their live stream. I'm so sorry. I'm annoying. But I did see that they went in this room and they do show you a lot of it, and they talked about how they're still working on things. But if you guys go check out their YouTube channel, I will link it down below. They were having some technical difficulties on their live stream, which I felt really bad for them because I've experienced that live streaming on Twitch, and it's always really embarrassing when you have people watching you and you're having issues like that. So I felt very, very bad. But yes, definitely go check out that video. It shows so much more of this, or you can just wait to be surprised. But I'm impatient. Well, I'm trying to be patient, but you know. This one's Thomas Andrews' room, by the way. Titanic's shipbuilder, head of the Guarantee Group. So as we know, he, if you guys saw the movie, he did unfortunately pass away with Titanic. So sad. I can't imagine the guilt that he felt because they were talking about Titanic as if she was unsinkable. And then she sunk in 2 hours and 40 minutes. But yeah, I love how they have these little plans laid out. So amazing. Now, I'm curious. I don't know, but I'm curious if James Cameron has anything to do with this. I was watching their live stream, talking about it again, and I heard them mention they got a text from Jim that I know James Cameron goes by, like if you're on a first name basis with him, which by the way, can I be on a first name basis with him? I would love that. I feel like he would think I was hella annoying, if I'm being honest, which is fine. But I feel like that would just be amazing. But anyways, they talked about how Jim had texted them that he was excited to see their live stream, and so I'm like, is James Cameron like watching this? I bet he is, because he loves this ship. This way to the lounge. In the lounge, passengers could gather to read, have refreshments, play board games, and socialize in a room resembling a great palace in France. I can't wait to see that. But just relish in the beauty, guys. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I will wait, but I'm struggling to wait to play this final game. So let's walk down to this beautiful area for our goodbye, because this is everything that you can explore in Titanic Honor and Glory, and I am so glad that you guys watched this with me. I'm very curious how many of you guys actually watched the whole thing. So if you guys did happen to stick around and watch this whole video from beginning to end, what emoji do I want you guys to leave? I always ask you guys to leave me emojis. So leave me a little ship emoji down below. That'll let me know that you guys hung out with me the entire time. And also leave one if you guys are as excited for this as I am, because I am so stoked for this. I think it's stunning. I think just in this demo, they did an incredible job. I cannot wait to see what else that they've done with it. And like I said, I don't know if they happen to stumble across this video or not, but if they do, thank you guys for putting together this amazing game. I already know it's going to be amazing, and it's not even out yet. I cannot wait to play it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see me play Britannic, I'm going to do like the sinking experience. I don't know what to expect. I haven't seen any walkthroughs of it or any videos of it at all, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm a bit nervous, but if you guys want to see that, definitely let me know down below. And also give this video a big thumbs up, because it lets me know that you guys enjoyed it. And I know this is weird for my channel. I know I haven't done anything like this before, so you guys will have to let me know if you enjoyed it and if this is something you want to see more of. I'm really curious because I like stuff like this, so if you guys want to see it, I can supply that need for you. But anyways, I'm gonna go and wrap this up. I will see you guys very soon.
So I just wanted to pop in here at the end again to remind you to go support the creators of this game at www.titanichg.com. This is obviously not sponsored by any means. I do not know them or have any affiliation with them whatsoever. I'm just a really big fan. So definitely make sure you guys go check out their website, download it there if you guys are interested. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that.